I feel like I should probably go eat something first, but no, fuck it, we'll do this instead. Alright, so the same day as I finished the first core, but I'm in a bit of a better mood now. I just finished the Goblin Slayer movie and double-checked for updates on ReZero's dub. Apparently it's in Crunchyroll's fall lineup, so here's hoping it's out next week. But right now, we're doing Slime Isekai, episode 13, and whatever else I put in this video. Let's go! Oh right, we resurrected Veldora. The voice no longer really matches his look.
I almost forgot. Did you get an evolution gift too?
Yes, indeed I did, my friend. As it would turn out, my unique skill Inquirer has evolved into
Kazuma.
an ultimate skill. It's called Faust. Cool, right? Behold, it's the ability to reach the ultimate truth.
Oh, that makes sense. Especially considering my great sage skill evolved into Raphael.
Yes, that is not all. Analyzing the remains of Veldora has given you a new ultimate skill, which is also called Veldora. Using the unique skill Unlimited Imprisonment as a basis to consolidate each of your abilities, you have successfully acquired the ultimate skill, Uriel.
Okay.
That means I have 4 ultimate skills.
That was fast.
It does mean that.
Got it.
That also means you and
Okay, who is Great Sage's voice actor? I don't think I've ever looked it up, but she's so good. Her deadpan delivery is perfect. Every fucking time. After I just fucking commented on her performance in the Goblin Slayer movie. Okay. Yeah, for those who aren't familiar with dubs, she's also the voice of the elf archer in Goblin Slayer and Freerin. And Solution from Overlord. Oh my god, she's Ra's voice from High School DxD. Anyway, she might be jumping up in terms of my favorite voice actresses. She is really good at deadpan characters.
I say we relax and just go with it.
Yeah, sure.
Well, on the bright side, Tempa should never be attacked again in any meaningful way. Ooh. I feel like this should have been the vibe last season, or last core. Rimuru still hasn't had that outfit change yet, right? Because they show it in the last core's opening, so... Is this whole opening in English? Oh, no. Right as I say it. That was the same animation from the other opening. Back in season 1. It's alright. Ending was a little anticlimactic, but I like the rest of it.
Suck it in or whatever.
I see. That technique.
Technique?
What the fuck?
The Death Aura is much smaller now.
Okay.
Keep taking good care of Rimuru for me, though I suppose she'll be taking care of me too.
Hey, why would anyone need to look out for you?
Sir?
Why do people need to look out for you?
What is your relationship with Lord Rimuru? Shall I tell you?
Oh,
Yes, if you please.
He ate him.
This is my dear friend, the other half of my soul, my bosom buddy.
Cool. I'm just gonna die from embarrassment now.
Wow! So you're friends with Lady Melina?
The fucking baby! I feel like this is going to be such a violent shift from how I was reacting to the other episodes. Because this is the vibe I expect from this show, and I'm already in a good mood.
Rimuru had this body prepared for me. Well, impressed.
How did it take this form, though?
I know, right?
Just make...
Not much longer until it's
Okay, why can't someone just have... Why can't you just hire someone to teach her how to make food? She clearly loves doing it, so just have someone teach her how to do it. For God's sake.
The tomatoes still have all their stems, which you're supposed to remove, and I don't even want to know what the deal is with the sperm foot thingy that still looks alive!
Believe Believe it or not, I have a little trouble with chopping up produce. I always take out the whole building with the stems.
You destroy whole buildings when you're chopping?
Yes.
I've always thought nothing was impossible, but it seems I was overconfident.
I don't even know what he's trying to say. Listen, Shion, a sword is not an appropriate cooking tool, understand?
What?
You should use a smaller,
What?
much less destructive knife to
What
cut.
was he implying
Use
there?
another blade would be infidelity. I shall not budge.
Wow, you don't say. I was gonna give you a cooking knife as a gift, but never mind now.
I was wrong. I made a mistake. Even Hercules' Edge says a little infidelity is fine.
I see. Then moving forward, use a proper knife. Got it?
Right.
Jesus.
I doubt what we're about to eat can even be classified as food. I'm a
Don't
true
you have
demon
poison
lord now.
immunity and stuff?
So eating the
It tastes good!
It looks like a witch's brew, but tastes awesome.
How? What's the meaning of this?
So I've been rewatching Day in a Live recently. Started season 3 either last night or this morning. Within the first 5 minutes of the show, this is the joke that they do. Like the exact same joke.
Now we won't die.
I mean,
Come on, let's eat.
Yes!
wait, no. Guys, just because it tastes good does not mean it's not poison.
There's enough for seconds, too.
That won't be necessary!
When it comes to cooking, appearances totally matter.
Yeah.
This is Diablo, the one who saved me from certain death. He's new here.
Did I miss something? I feel like I missed a scene.
As of today, you're in charge of development. It's a temporary position, but you'll be at the top of the ranks. I'm counting on you.
Development of what?
So, I chose to become a demon lord. We know. I said a demon lord. Yes. Like a real one.
Did you forget that you told them all this?
I understand. By announcing this, you mean to pick a fight with the other known demon lords.
Yes, exactly right.
You want to steal the Demon Lord's throne yourself. Interesting.
Yep. The guy who orchestrated the recent attack was Demon Lord Clayman.
I swear to God, everything they've said in like the last minute, I'm expecting him to have an Ainz reaction of, wait, what? No, that's not what I meant. But nope, that's just what he's doing. Okay.
Shion.
Yes?
Interrogate the war prisoners and try not to take it too far, okay?
I'll show some restraint.
Unfortunately,
Yoan, you're on.
making her food is no longer an option
Go
for
assist
torture.
Shion.
Rimuru! I got here as fast as I could in accordance with the security pact between Bloomwind and Tempest.
Who the fuck are you?
Fuse? Huh? There are more visitors.
Besides us?
That's right.
Notice.
Oh,
30 Pegasus Knights approaching.
yeah, that
They're led by
makes
the
sense.
hugely armed
They're
nation of
allied.
Gorgon.
A little late, but
Well met. I heard you're a demon lord now.
You heard right.
how
Things
did
have
you
been
already
good.
hear that?
You what?
Fucking everyone is here, I guess.
I'm sorry, okay? Please give me clear reports from now on, oh wise Raphael.
Who are you people? Show yourselves!
Well, those are some bold
Literally
words
the
from
best
someone
character
who
in the
lets hide
show.
on the ground.
The seductive demon lord! How dare you snake my daughter!
What?
Well, I hope you've made your
Oh.
peace, villain!
Oh,
Hear me,
got
O
it.
flames that burn, dance, and rampage! The flames burn, dance, and rampage!
Is he a crimson demon?
Well, Aaron is nobility. Guess I should have expected something like this. So did you only come here because you thought I bamboozled?
I swear to God, if I had $1 for every time he didn't think of something that he absolutely should have thought of, I could buy the rights to the goddamn show.
So I have decided that I will also be taking part in this meeting of yours.
All these dudes just do whatever they want?
I mean, they are kings. That's kind of how it works.
The big important meeting to determine what Tempest would do next was ready to begin.
All right. It's kind of funny how much my opinion of this show has improved in one episode. I think this singer is Rimuru's voice actor in Japanese, because I'm pretty sure he was the one who sang one or two of the openings, and I'm pretty sure this is the same singer. Yeah. I would define this show's music as... It's nothing standout, really, ever, but by no means do I dislike it. I'm gonna probably have the second episode be a part of this video as well, but I'm gonna go get some food first. Okay. Still waking up. Let's watch some shit. Yeah, me going to get some food then lasted the entire night, because I felt not sick, but not great after that, and then I had to go to bed like an hour after that because I was really fucking tired. Anyway, it's like 5 in the morning. Have we been introduced to Lubelius yet? I don't remember hearing that name before.
Farewell, cruel world.
Seriously? That can't be the end of that character. We got like 3 scenes of him.
Yeah, here's the thing. Security was so tight, I couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Is that so?
Figured he wasn't
Surely
dead.
you found a hint at least.
I went through hell to get this info, so I was gonna pitch it for a high price.
This is the guy Rimuru met before meeting with the kids last season. I'm pretty sure the clowns were villains. Were they the ones who created the orc disaster, or was that a different one? I think they were connected to that. That's all they've been relevant with so far. Huh. Why would they be working together?
He has no idea he's wrapped up in your little scheme. After all,
Huh.
you are an evil mastermind hiding behind the face of a young, handsome grandmaster.
While I appreciate the clumsy flattery, there's no backing out of the job.
That was
boss.
clumsy
You're
indeed.
indomitable, aren't you? What's with the new look? Did your tastes change or something?
Appearances aside, I am the Demon Lord Kazalim. I expect a nicer greeting after 200 years.
The moderate Harlequin
This is
Alliance
coming
has
out of
been waiting for
nowhere.
you.
Wait, you said he shot a red beam at you. An attack that turns blood into magic particles. It sounds a lot like Blood Ray.
What the fuck is with all the blood manipulation? I've watched, including Slime, 15 things. What have we got? JJK, Slime. Wasn't there someone in Freerun who could do it? Oh, Chainsaw Man was one, wasn't it? I feel like every instance of blood manipulation I've ever seen has been in the shows that I've reacted to in these past few months. There's like 2 other things I can think of with blood manipulation.
Demon Lord Valentine's signature attack. He's called the Blood Tyrant.
A demon lord?
How many fucking demon lords are there? Jesus Christ!
What will this squishy one do? Your move, Slime.
Huh. And what would be the motivation for the guy with Bakugo's voice actor?
King Gazel Duargo. From the Sorceress Dynasty of Thalion, Archduke...
I actually think I'm more interested in this conversation than I was in the war.
We have representing the future kingdom of Falmuth. We have Sir Grucius...
Okay, so I'll be completely honest. For a large portion of the earlier episodes, I was confusing this guy in the background who's with the Beast Kingdom with this guy over here. They have the same ears, they have the exact same skin tone, they have similar hairstyles. Like, I don't think I can be entirely blamed for that. And, like, this guy was introduced at a similar time to when these 3 were introduced. And I couldn't even fucking tell you when this guy was introduced. Like, was he part of this dude's party the whole time? I hope you can see my cursor. I think you can see my cursor. If you can't, well, oops. But where did this guy come from?
Pretty prominent bunch of people we've got here.
That's how politics
What's
works.
Veldora?
Rimuru, does he work for you?
What's up with his eyes there?
His name is Veldora.
Veldora?
Veldora? Veldora?
Veldora?
I must speak with you.
Sure, whatever you need.
I mean, that's the point of this meeting.
And so, our very important meeting to determine the future of Tempest was postponed before it ever officially began.
Of course.
I just want you to know that the Emperor of the Sorceress Dynasty of Thalion has entrusted me with complete authority.
Okay. I think I thought he was a ruler,
So I
not
told
a
them the whole story, including
whatever
how
his
I
would
got
be called,
reincarnated here
ambassador,
as a
I guess.
slime.
But you had an even bigger problem waiting for us.
Please, it's not that big of a deal.
What exactly did Veldora
That
do?
boisterous young man. No human or monster is foolish enough to use the name of the evil dragon, even as a silly
Huh.
jest.
Okay. That's
Fair enough.
pretty damning.
Still,
What
If
to
he's
do?
referred to as the evil
do
dragon.
we make this public or conceal it?
Well, either way, the Western nations
Also,
will be-
is he like Maniket from Fire Emblem now, where he can transform back into his dragon form, or is he just like stuck like that forever now? Because why would he be? Why does he need that form? I don't follow the logic there.
Could there ever be a more troubling turn of events? This is no laughing matter. That said, it might be fortunate.
Wait, how so?
No one's gonna challenge you.
It would be foolish to pick a fight with a nation that's home to both a demon lord and the storm dragon.
My thoughts exactly.
I gotcha. So basically, you're saying that even if the Western Holy Church becomes our enemy, you'll take our side.
Rimuru,
You won't need them,
there are
but
still things you must learn. I refuse to expose my country to pointless danger when there isn't any reason for hostility. We are under no obligation to the Western Holy Church. Understand?
I watched Overlord so recently that I can't help but feel like this is the exact same thing, which it's not trying to be. It's trying to be, we're already on friendly terms, and you're also incredibly strong. There's no reason to fight you. Instead of, oh god, you're incredibly strong, please don't fucking kill me. But after what he just did with Falmuth, like, I feel like every kingdom's response would be the way Jerknev responds to Ainz.
We haven't established diplomatic relations with Thalians, so why are you being so friendly?
Now,
Why the fuck do you think, dumbass?
so in these moments, it's appropriate to address me with a Mr.
I hear ya.
Not even a lord? Really?
That aside,
You're representing your emperor and you're just a mister? Not a sir or a lord? That's odd.
to personally judge you for myself and possibly dispatch an army in kind if I deemed it necessary during my visit.
And now, what's your decision?
We're sending the army.
Made
Every intention of backing Tempest as friends from the very beginning.
Though, there are some things to consider. The army of Falmuth that Mr. Rimuru annihilated. It had far too many casualties.
Mm-hmm.
A demon lord who killed 20,000 men?
Don't worry about that. All the bodies have vanished, leaving no proof. What's more, I heard there wasn't even a single survivor. Which means we can alter the story as we please.
This music does not fit this dialogue. This is so fucked up, and it's just like, nice chill piano sounds. Okay.
A true leader must have no regrets.
Yeah, I only did what I felt
Okay,
was necessary.
Skandar.
I don't care about a monster's words.
I love how that one shot is incredibly animated. And then the rest of the show is kind of average, for the most part. Kind of switches between decent and not great. We didn't need to see this entire flashback.
In fact, it's designated as a prohibited act by the Council of the West. Even if we were to ask,
What's the Council
no
of the
nation
West?
would readily acknowledge the practice.
I'm still a little confused on why the summoning is a big thing anyway. Hinata and Shizu are the only summons we've seen that live up to the power that you would expect them to have given how important they seem to be. Like, they're clearly valued enough to break the fucking law to summon them. But a lot of the ones we've seen are kind of pathetic.
Allow me to go and handle this opponent in your place.
Whoa, whoa. Hinata's a tough cookie.
If a weakling like you is thinking of going, perhaps I should finish the job instead. Lord Rimuru, I shall take this task.
You literally
Such a
just
generous
died.
offer, Miss Shion.
And you died to someone significantly fucking weaker. You died to a dude Rimuru killed in one hit.
No whining. I don't want us to get on the Western Holy Church's bad side. That goes
You
for
already
too.
are.
Sorry, sir.
Anyway, that officially concludes the debate on the night Hinata Sakaguchi and the Western Holy Church. Depending on what they do, we may end up fighting them. But for now, let's just keep an eye on the situation, okay?
Understood.
I feel like with the introduction of barriers, if you have opponents in this world, you need to be the one to take the initiative. Because if she gets you by surprise again, you're probably going to die this time. Because if that barrier prevents you from making your own barrier, or if she's just not limited by any barriers you can put up, like... You're kind of fucked. The fact that there's anti-magic, anti-skill, and monster-weakening barriers, like, you get all three of those up, and Rimuru can suddenly be taken down by a very weak person. So, what happens when she comes, does the barrier over your entire city, and then just walks into town? Like, what do you think you're gonna do?
Someone sold me out to Hinata. There aren't many people who know about how I absorbed Shizu.
Oh, I have no fucking idea what his name is. Clifford Chapin. That's his name now. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Notice. This is the most likely suspect.
Yep.
But if it is him, what's he after?
Yeah.
To pit me and Hinata against each other to eliminate one of us? Now, let's get down to business.
Is that the pixie girl?
Last. Huh?
Yep. Yeah, I thought so. It's kind of funny how much faster these episodes are going when they're all just dialogue. Yeah, so what was the title of this episode? A Meeting of Humans and Monsters. Okay, that meeting didn't really happen. I'm glad this show finally remembered how to set things up. These last two episodes have been very focused on setting things up finally. Granted, some of the setup is coming for things that have already happened, which is my favorite type of storytelling. I don't know if we're building up to something that's going to happen in this season or not. Oh, well, actually, 2 episodes from now is called The Eve of Battle. So, yeah, I guess something's happening. I don't know what. Who'd we be fighting? Malim? Clayman? No, it's too early for Clayman. Probably whoever Ramirez is going to tell us about here.
Tempest, your country is doomed to fall.
I'm kind of surprised she cares.
Ramirez is actually a good friend of mine, and despite the fact that she's tiny as another demon lord.
I see. That makes sense.
I feel like calling Ramirez and Rimuru friends is a bit of a stretch. To my memory, Ramirez specifically didn't like Rimuru. And Rimuru kind of had to beat her up to get her favor. I don't know if I'd call that friends, but... Why do I feel like Malim and Rimuru are the only demon... And Clayman, I guess, are kind of the only demon lords to live up to the name so far. And Clayman is more a demon lord in the all-for-one sense of just being a manipulative fuckstick. Like, we haven't seen him do anything yet. It's just been pawns.
This is the strategy for how we'll make our big announcement to the public.
You really didn't want to listen to her warning? I know she's arrogant and annoying and all that stuff, but like, her warning seemed pretty legitimate. Okay.
To stop Veldora, I joined forces with the champion known as Yone, and after a great number of sacrifices, we succeeded. And if we set up the story with that premise, it'll help establish my claim to being a demon lord. Falmuth takes the blame and we're the good guys.
Good.
Come on.
Stating that my daughter helped Lord Rimuru become a demon lord would only inspire fear and disdain, but it will ultimately be better for us in the long run.
There are other advantages to it. It'll make the other demon lords who are wary of me think Veldora's the only threat, which will make it easier for me to take action.
It'll also make them bolder. You already got attacked once by a demon lord and had your entire country burned and many of your people killed by people who were feeling too arrogant. I don't know if it's a good idea to make them think you aren't threatening, because then if Veldora leaves, they attack. And I don't know, given the opening and ending, I feel like Rimuru and Veldora might both be leaving, which is the dumbest fucking decision possible. It feels like having two queens in chess and then putting them both directly in the line of fire while completely exposing your king. Like, if the barriers are set up, Rimuru and Veldora can fucking do something with it. Like, they won't be helpless. Everyone else will be mostly helpless. So, like, if they both leave at any point in this season, I'm gonna fucking punch them.
It puts a lot of blame on your shoulders, Veldora. Is that cool with you?
It's not a problem for me.
He's already viewed as a monster.
To shoulder you.
Excellent work, Lord Rimuru. Yet another brilliant idea.
Nah.
Sasugo Rimuru-sama.
The country of Falmu's going to need a new king. I'd like to personally back Yom the champion.
What is he doing with the current king?
So the first step will be to release King Admaris. Then we'll make him pay reparations for his invasion of Tempest. By refusing, it'll act as an incentive. Ultimately, our real goal will be to incite a civil war inside of Falmouth's borders. Once we've let it destroy itself...
How would you incite a civil war by doing that? The people who would be too scared of you would be the people who aren't willing to fight. I find it hard to believe that they would be engaged in revolution. Whatever, I'll let him try to explain.
With Yom the champion as its new king.
As the idea that he leads the civil war?
This role was handed to me based on trust. What kind of man would I be if I refused?
Definitely not skill.
And if I'm being honest, I'm mostly just trying to impress a woman.
You don't say that kind of thing in front of her. You don't say that at her. And, hey, women of the world, would that impress you? Saying that you're doing something to impress a woman? And would that make you react like this in any way? At all? I feel like this girl's reaction would be the more accurate one. Cause dude just said the dumbest, cringiest shit in front of literal kings.
He's definitely stupid, that's for sure.
Yep.
But I, Grusha, swear I will always watch over him.
Yes, I swear to do so as well.
Were there really no better candidates for this role? I feel like if she was trustworthy yet, she would be a decent candidate. These two are just complete fucking dumbasses who probably only think with their dicks and their muscles. I find it a little hard to be convinced these were the best candidates to rule a nation. I mean, you needed humans, yes, but like, were these the only ones you knew? I feel like one of the dwarves would have been a better pick. Reminds me of the end of Game of Thrones where, what's-his-face became Master of Coin. Like, the dude who spent a lot of money and had debts and stuff is the Master of Coin now. Like, okay, makes sense, sure.
With that settled, what I would seek from your country is agricultural production.
I'll second that request, Yom. We can talk later about what kind of...
Does he know literally anything about how to do agriculture? The dude is a mercenary, right? Or some kind of equivalent? What the fuck does he know about anything you would need to know to rule a nation? That's kind of the problem I'm getting at here. What are the dude's fucking qualifications for this? There is a lot of knowledge you need to know to be a good ruler. And if you're not, your people are going to suffer. And if you don't have that knowledge, you need to at least surround yourself with people who have that knowledge. I'm not convinced the other two have the knowledge. And they haven't introduced any characters in that kingdom that would side with him that do have that knowledge.
Falmouth's agriculture is pretty advanced, so I think they'll accept.
What do you mean they'll accept? You're the ruler. Or you're going to be. You have to accept. It's up to you to learn how to do the rest of it then and actually follow through.
And as it turns out, Count Herman owes Marquis Mueller a tremendous debt, so he would never betray him.
Why is he in this meeting?
Besides, I'm sure King Gazelle already knew about it. I've heard the tales of the dark agents of Dwargon. Word has it that they're as talented as our own intelligence agency.
Okay, I feel like if I was Rimuru in this context, the main thing I would have learned from this entire meeting is that I need the ninja guy to work as my intelligence. Because it's clear that every other nation seems to have solid intelligence systems. And that dude is made for that role.
Do you really trust a monster like Rimuru?
Sorry, what do you mean by that?
Didn't we just...
Even if a bunch of monsters were to start a country the way these ones did, was it really necessary for Bloomin to immediately recognize them as their own independent nation? And then to so hastily enter into trade agreements with them?
Aren't you doing that?
Yes. At first, I was of the same opinion as you. I admit it.
Okay.
And before Lord Rimuru came to visit Bloomin, I mentioned as much to my superior. But at the time...
Okay, he was just trying to get the truth out of him.
Expressed his concern, and if we're going to put our fate on the line anyway, then I suppose I'd rather put my trust in a monster leader than seek aid from the Western Holy Church.
So, do people even follow the religion of the Western Church? It seems like everyone here kind of hates them. Usually a religion with that much power generally has a very large following and leaders who are part of that religion, even if they're not associated with, like, the nation or place that the church is actually located in.
I now fully understand Bloomin's intentions.
I trust Rimuru, so there's no reason to interrogate others just to satisfy your silly doubts.
But the decision to enter diplomatic relationships with a nation of monsters is not one that should be made on a mere whim. I dare say I've developed a newfound respect for the King of Bloomin after this.
As if your own decision wasn't already made from the moment you stepped foot into this country.
Yeah.
And pray tell, Harold, what would that be?
But before I tell anyone, may I ask you just one more question?
She's so humiliated.
Enough, Dad. Ugh. Stop with the stupid airs and just answer him already.
I'm listening. Go on, Harold.
Demon Lord Rimuru, let me ask you this.
I hate that this is one of the best looking sequences in the show.
I want to create a world that's comfortable to live in. A prosperous world where as many people as possible
They're all
can
sleeping.
always be smiling. Ideals without power are just a joke. And power without ideals is empty.
That's not a bad line.
Demon Lord versed in karma. I think I'm finally starting to understand why it was so easy for you to awaken as one.
Awakening as one required him to commit mass murder. I don't think him being a chill dude mattered. I think that would have actively hindered him.
Effective immediately and as the Sorceress Dynasty of Thalion's official emissary.
Is it Sorcerer's Dynasty or Sorceress Dynasty? Sorceress Dynasty would be such a weird name, but that's what I feel like he's saying.
So let's do it. We accept your offer.
I feel like this deal was already made, but, like, okay, whatever. Congratulations.
And so, diplomatic relations were established between Tempest and the Sorceress Dynasty of Thalion.
Okay.
Diplomatic relations were established between Tempest and the Sorceress Dynasty.
Oh, Sorceress. Huh.
Altogether, Tempest now had 3 human nations as allies, including Bloomin and Dwargon.
Isn't Dwargon a dwarf nation?
Yes.
That happens to be led by a human somehow?
Those are orders I've been eager to hear, my lord.
All right, this is my...
Those are orders that should have come like 20 fucking episodes ago.
The dude's really pissed me off.
But Clayman is a demon lord with many different types of Majin under his command.
Have you looked at the dude? Look at who you are saying this to. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Have these people met Rimuru or heard of Veldora?
In that moment, we took another big step toward our ultimate ideal.
Yippee.
Milim may have wiped out its capital, but the country still has a massive population.
Who was working with who here?
The settlements. It's those particular settlements that will serve as the perfect sacrifices for my awakening. Don't you agree?
He's not even awakened. Okay.
The one who broke my tool must be held accountable for their actions.
Hey, Clayman, this plan of yours, are you sure that it was only your idea?
Only a few people can give me orders, like Kazalim or the one I'm indebted to.
Of course.
Okay, Kazalim is still in charge of him then. I'm kind of confused by the hierarchy of the villains here. I'm not really following who works for who, who's allied with who, who's plotting against who, who's plotting in secret behind whose back. I feel like there's like 12 different parties here, and I don't know what any of them are doing. Ramirez didn't even give her fucking warning! She was unconscious the whole fucking episode! And in regards to my confusion with the villains, like, generally I'm fine with being confused if I feel like I'm supposed to be confused. With stuff like this in Jujutsu Kaisen, sometimes I feel like I'm just being left behind. Not that I'm intentionally being kept in the dark until a reveal happens later, like with ReZero. And that's generally kind of frustrating. I love how chill and happy the Biscuiteers are given their capital was destroyed and their king was seemingly killed.
Ramiris still hasn't told me why she came here.
Thank you! Jesus!
I simply have to know who the heroine is going to choose. This odd-looking bundle of parchments called manga is amazing.
Hey, Ramiris, if you don't want me to spoil who she finally ends up with, then you'd better tell me why you're here now.
Hey, if you wanted to know why she was here, you could have just told Diablo to let go of her and just ask her. She only went off on the fucking Veldora tangent and whatnot once Diablo fucking distracted her. Maybe take better control of your subordinates so you won't have to deal with this shit.
Tempest is doomed to fall.
That was literally the cliffhanger for like 2 episodes ago. I don't know why they're treating it like a big moment here.
That's it. It seems Walpurgis has been set in motion! It's the Demon Lord's Banquet, duh. An incredibly special event that all Demon Lords attend.
Does that include Rimuru now?
In order to even hold Walpurgis, it has to be approved by at least 3 Demon Lords. And the ones who gave Clayman the approval this time were Frey and Malim Nava. The topic will be the birth of a new power in the great forest of Jura, one whose leader proclaims himself to be a Demon Lord.
So what's Clayman's goal? He wants to punish me or something?
I believe so. In this business, it's an unspoken rule that you're free to punish whoever you want.
Sure, business.
Normally, Clayman would handle that himself, but instead he asked for Walpurgis, because of Demon Lord Carrion's betrayal.
So how does the Demon Lord hierarchy work exactly? Because if there's a meeting of all the Demon Lords to discuss someone who claims to be a Demon Lord when that person is a Demon Lord, clearly it's not like an intrinsic meeting where all people who are clearly Demon Lords, by definition, meet up together. And Clayman says he's not awakened yet, but Rimuru is. But I have no idea which ones aren't, because I was under the impression he was a Demon Lord this whole time. And I feel like they've referred to him as such, even though he's not awakened. But he has the right to declare Walpurgis, because he counted as one of the 3. But he's under the command of what's his her face, who is a Demon Lord. What's the hierarchy? What's the structure?
Carrion was apparently obliterated by Malim, and now Clayman has ordered all of the Majin under his control to deploy.
Seriously? The dude's even more cunning than I first thought.
Exactly! That's why I keep asking you how you can be so calm!
Honestly, it's not even a matter of being calm. Like, being calm is a good thing. The problem is that Rimuru isn't, like, even thinking about it. Clayman has been a problem for the last 25 episodes! And this is the first time I feel like Rimuru is even trying to take it seriously.
There's no need to panic, mostly because I didn't kill Muron.
What does that mean?
Clayman is selling you a big pack of lies.
Okay, can you prove that?
I feel like that's the most provable thing in the world. She taking a shit?
Okay, then when is Walpurgis? Do you at least know when they're having the meeting?
Let's see. In 3 days, on the night of the new moon.
It'd be tough to take out Clayman with only 3 days to do it. So in that case, I guess the battle would have to take place after Walpurgis.
Just
Why
attend
did you
the
come
meeting.
To tell me about this?
Because if you end up dead, who knows what'll happen to my sweet Beretta?
I appreciate your concern for me.
Look, the point is I'm here because I've made up my mind to take your side in this battle. So I'm sure you don't mind if I make a new entrance to my labyrinth here, do you?
You wanted to take his side, but you believed Clayman's story. Okay.
Sounds like they're having a lot of fun over there. I should have gone over to that side.
I'm kind of surprised you don't more often.
I wanted to propose building a road that would directly connect Tempest to my nation. Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm thinking it sounds like you want us to build the road.
Come now,
I mean,
Harold. Don't you think you're asking
you have a lot of workers.
Rimuru?
Pretty rich coming from the guy who sat back while we did all the work on the road to the Dwarven Kingdom.
I mean, in all fairness, don't you have an army of orcs that are like 100,000 strong? Like, not only are those guys better for doing that kind of work, like, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of them.
We're willing to handle all of the construction and stuff. However, I prefer that my people handle guarding the road and running any lodging along it. Naturally, we'd need to collect a toll to cover the expenses.
I would say that's a reasonable demand. Although I do have one small counter-proposal. We'd like the right to negotiate the amount of the toll every few years.
It's a deal, then.
It is?
My goodness, you really do ask too much.
That is not too much.
That settles it.
That is the bare fucking minimum. So is Tempest based on a hierarchy of power, or is Rimuru just kind of racist to the goblins? Because, like, we have only seen them in servant roles. Gobta and the big dude are the closest this show has had to giving goblins positions of power. Meanwhile, every single one of the Kijin is one of the highest ranking positions, even though they came into the town later. That's always been one of those things that I feel like I've noticed. The goblins just... they're always the servant roles.
My mind's made up! I've decided that I'm going to start living here!
Hate to break it to you, but I did not agree to that.
Do you need to personally approve every person that lives in your country? Is that a thing?
Here.
Oh my, it's good.
Okay, this is a medieval setting. There is no fucking way these people got used to chopsticks this quickly.
Don't mind if I do.
He was literally just given physical form. He should just be stabbing it with a chopstick. Or barehanding it. The dude's been a dragon his entire life.
I know you've been interrogating the war prisoners. Did you get any information?
Interrogation? Questioning? Who knows? Whatever happened with them, it did make them talk.
Yes, that's true. But it wasn't like any interrogation I've ever seen. Or a questioning. I'm actually not all that sure what to call it.
Right.
You left Shion in charge. What do you expect?
It seems King Admaris came into contact with a traveling merchant. The merchant apparently brought silk goods and other various items from our country into his, which piqued the king's greed. After that, the king feared the primary source of goods in circulation would shift from Falmouth to here.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. I really don't fucking care what they did. No one fucking deserves that. For fuck's sake, Ainz is more merciful than that. Was that supposed to be funny?
Wait, there's King Admaris, that Archbishop Rahim. Who is the third prisoner?
Oh, it was the man who was passed out from pure terror.
What was his name?
It's Ramen.
Ramen, huh? Come to think of it, it's been forever since I had a good bowl of ramen.
You're telling me this man's invented all this other Japanese stuff but didn't do ramen? That's literally one of the first things Senku did in the stone world. I find it very hard to believe that all these Japanese aesthetics were part of this world initially, because it obviously feels very European medieval. Like, so all this stuff feels like stuff that Rimuru decided on, because I feel like we only see the stuff in his nation, which is why I think the chopsticks being mastered by everyone is weird. I think everyone wearing, I don't know if they're kimonos or yukatas, but everyone wearing them without any issues, I think is weird, considering from everything that I've seen, like, the proper way to do it is never understood by people the first time. The way people eat, the way dishes are prepared, that's also probably different. Like, how can you do all that, but you don't invent ramen?
Yum?
Yeah?
Here's what we'll do. We'll free the prisoners, and then you're going to escort them back to Falmouth to get our grand plan rolling. Diablo will go with you. It's the best option if we're going to start a war against Clayman.
Why was Shion proud of that? Why did Diablo get so distraught by that? Do they have some kind of rivalry, and did this somehow fuel it?
I'm counting on you.
Right. It would be my pleasure, Lord
Did he just
Rimuru.
want to be around Rimuru instead?
Take a few years.
They really hyped up this dude way too much, giving him a whole ass OVA that was then completely irrelevant and made him seem way stronger than he is.
Clayman is the prudent type. I'm almost positive he already knows that the Animal Kingdom's warrior brigade is staying here in our city. Given that, an army of 30,000 is way too weak. I was convinced he was coming after Tempest, but maybe he's not. So what could he be after? The Animal Kingdom?
He said that.
Are you saying Clayman's after Eurazania? Why, though? The capital's destroyed. The only people left are the refugees in surrounding towns and villages.
Answer. One can speculate that Demon Lord Clayman's ultimate goal is to awaken as a true Demon Lord. I do not believe this town factors into his plan.
Okay, is Demon Lord like a different status than a true Demon Lord? This whole Demon Lord stuff is unnecessarily confusing.
Clayman wants to massacre the remaining refugees. Then he'd be able to awaken as a true Demon Lord.
I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised that you guys left the kingdom at the time when it's at its weakest. Like, if the capital was the entire kingdom, sure, but like, you really gonna tell me other people couldn't have used their help at this point?
Guess he got a step ahead of us. Damn that Clayman.
Okay. I've been enjoying this a lot more than the last sections of this show, but it's also really slow and kind of boring, and I'm also tired and have a lot of shit to do.